I'm just going to take some time and just kind of give you my testimony on how I came from where I was to where I am now. And a big part of this is actually this church and what all of you have taught me in my spiritual life. So it all really began when I got into my first and only car accident. So I was turning out of a street and then some guy hit the back of my car. And then, so I was sitting in the middle of the street, my tire was completely bent into my car. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I hit the gas. So I hit the gas, and then my car completely spun, went over a sidewalk, but somehow, by the grace of God, instead of hitting a tree, instead of hitting a pole, instead of hitting a person, I somehow spun into a little parking lot, perfectly parked in a parking space. And after that moment, I just couldn't believe that I was still alive. And then I really realized that I'm here for a bigger purpose. I'm here for a bigger reason. And the reason why God kept me alive is because I'm supposed to do something on this earth for His glory. So, in those times when you've fallen down, when you're hurt, when you're at your lowest, that's when God really comes into your life and picks you back up. And that was a time when I really encountered God. Because that night I really thought about my spiritual life, what I was doing wrong, and why I was in this situation. So earlier in my life, when I used to go to Highland Church with my parents, and I really treated church as a chore. I would just show up to church. I'd be like, yeah, God, I'm here. I came to church on Sunday. I'm a Christian, right? I'm praying, aren't I a Christian? But more than anything than being a Christian, I think I was more like, there's a God. I know there's a God, but He can kind of wait. I can do what I need to do right now, and God can wait. But that's not the mindset that anybody should be in, because God is a good God, and even if He doesn't intervene in a big way in your life like how I encountered, He's always there for you. Even through the smallest things that you go through, God is always there, intervening in your life. So what I really realized after coming to this church is that if you don't give 100% effort into praising God, into worshiping God, then you're doing something wrong. If you're coming here and just sitting down and just giving your half-hearted effort into it, you're not really doing anything right. So I know every Sunday, Vinny Auntie actually reminds us in Sunday school, before we start, that we have to get into an attitude of worship. And a lot of times, I wouldn't be in an attitude of worship. I would just come to church. We started early in the morning, and I was tired. So I would go into church, I played on my phone, I'd be sleeping in the back. I wasn't in an attitude of worship, and I was just wasting my time, I was wasting God's time, I was wasting everyone's time. And, your time is valuable. So if you're going to go to church, you should give all your effort into it. Praise God for everything He's done in your life. Praise Him for just the fact that you're there is a miracle in itself. Everything in life is, what you put into it. The same thing goes with your faith. If you don't put all your effort into praising God, He won't give you His full effort either. And it's not fair to come to church and not give all your effort to God. So this is kind of the main point of my speech. For most of my life, my Christian life, I held everyone else accountable for my mistakes. If I was late to church, it was my sister's fault. She was too busy in the bathroom. Or, I didn't read the Bible because my teacher gave me too much work. Or I didn't pray today because my parents forgot to remind me. But as with everything in your life, you should be accountable for your own actions. That whatever you do is up to you. And that goes for your Christian life as well. The easiest thing to do in life is to point the finger at someone else that, it's because of them I didn't do this, or it's because of them this went wrong. But it's not anyone else's fault but your own if you're doing something wrong. It's up to you to fix your mistakes, up to you to live your life in a godly manner. So, even though I wasn't living right, and even though, I was just coasting through my Christian life, I would still pray every day. But, all my prayers were hollow. It was more of me, demanding from God. I'd be like, God, I need this, give me this, I need 100 on this test, I need to go to this school. But, I wasn't treating God, as my father, as my friend. I was treating more of a genie that, I need this right now. If I don't get it, then, maybe you're not there. So, for a long time, I was angry at God because, I wasn't getting the help that I thought I deserved. But it all came back down to the fact that I wasn't living a Christian life, and that I was getting what I was sowing, which wasn't a full effort. So, what I've come to realize is that, you can pray for a lot of things in your life. You can pray for, X, Y, Z, but if you don't put in the work behind it, God won't honor you. I know a lot of us, we're in school, at work and all that. You can pray for an A+ on a test, but if you give a C+ effort, God's not going to honor your effort. God's not going to honor that. And He's not just going to give you 100 because you prayed for it. But if you put the work into it, God will give you the strength to get that A+. Or even in work, if you pray for a promotion, but if you don't put in the work for it, how can you expect a promotion from God? So, just as we put in a lot of work to bettering our own lives, we have to put a lot of work into bettering our church. Because whatever happens here is a sum of our efforts. We're accountable for how our church runs. And we're accountable for whatever comes out of this church. That we can't, if something's going wrong, we can't complain about it if we're not doing the work. The Bible says, ask and you shall receive, seek and you will find, knock on the door and it will be open to you. But the key word in that verse is that you have to ask, you have to seek, and you have to knock, or those things won't come unto you. If you don't give in the effort, God won't repay you back with what you sowed. So I like to think that Christianity is a very active religion, that if you don't put in the work, if you're not accountable for your actions, for your efforts, then you can't expect the best from God. So just to close, I started 2017 with my personal resolution was to be more accountable for my own actions, that whatever mistakes I made in my life, whatever success I had in my life, that it was all up to me. That if I put in the work, God would honor my work. And that goes for my Christian life as well. Showing up to church, praying, just living a Christian life, because Christianity isn't just showing up to church and praying. Christianity is a 24/7 job that we have to live every step of the way with Christ. So I want to challenge you guys to join me in that, into being accountable for your own actions, to how this church runs, to how your Christian life goes. That you can't point the finger at someone else, you can't point the finger at God if you're not putting the work into it. So my personal verse for this year is John 3:30, which reads, "More of Him and less of me." And I want to share that with you because I hope that you guys would let God take over your life and give everything you have until you have nothing but Jesus. Thank you.